Hey guys, what's up? It's Not 5 here, and today I'm bringing you just a quick crew, or not a crew video. This is just a Blacktop video. Me and Nick, the Bulls fan, yeah, we tried playing Blacktop, and we ended up getting put on the opposite teams, both at the three, for some weird reason. So what we just decided to do, we just kept it and we played to see how this would work. And I did pretty well against him. I'm not gonna lie. I had a few decent plays. I think I blocked him right there. It was a nice one. But anyways, today, as you can tell from the video, I want to do something pretty different, and that is kind of doing a little short analysis on what I think about certain games that are coming up during the day. And then I may go over them the next day. I may not. I don't know. But I kind of want to do it, see how it's gonna go, and just kind of gonna give my opinion on it, and then you kind of want to see what your guys' opinions on it would be. And then if you have another game you'd like me to do, just tell me what game it is and what day, and then I'll try and make a video for that. And I'll, instead of having a crew video, which is just kind of what I had right now, I'm gonna do a another video of like those teams playing, and then I'll have like the CPUs kind of going at it and see what they can do. But anyways, the game I'm gonna talk about today in this video are the Lakers versus the Mavericks. That's actually going on tonight, and kind of where I think it's gonna go. And I really think that Mavericks are gonna take this one. And of course, I'm a big fan of them, and I want them to win, but I don't know. It kind of depends. You don't know where the Lakers are gonna go, depending on how the bench explodes. Like they did it against the Clippers. They did it really well against them. Xavier Henry, especially, he did some work, and he took out the Clippers. The bench had like 78 points, I think, against the Clippers last time. So I mean, it kind of depends. Looking at some of the stats and stuff that they had against each other, just by like win-loss and everything. The Mavericks have lost I think it was 7 of the last 8 times in the American Airlines. They've lost, or no, I think it was like 8 of the last 10 times they've lost in the American Airlines Center against the Lakers. And that was when they had Kobe, though that was also the problem. In the playoffs as well, they lost quite a few times to the Lakers. Although the last time they even played in the playoffs, the Lakers got smoked by the Mavericks, which was during the 2010-2011 championship season. But again, that was with Kobe. That was when he was a lot better. And right now, they don't have Kobe. Another thing is that Steve Nash is out, and well, I believe he is out. If he's not, then obviously I'm wrong. But I think he's gonna be out, and I think he's out, and it's because of some nerve damage that he's having right now. So I mean, I love him. He's my favorite point guard in the league right now. I really like him a lot. When he was on the Mavericks too and everything, he's such a great player. And I really wished he kind of joined back, but kind of see where he wanted to go for the championship and everything. So and I was kind of a little disappointed that he wasn't on the championship team, but it happens. But anyway. So with Steve Nash, if he's not there, even if he is there, just depending on how many minutes he gets, I don't think they're going to be able to do that well as I would expect. I really want him to do a lot better, but I don't know where it's going to go. We'll just have to see. Pau Gasol, he's going to have to show up again. I've seen his past couple of games. He's been doing pretty decent, but, I mean, he's really got to step it up. The bench as well, I think the bench are going to do pretty well. Dwight Howard getting replaced by Chris Kaman in the Lakers. Obviously, it's not, the best replacement for, having the best center in the league beforehand. But Chris Kaman, I feel, is he's a really good addition. That's something that they really need to maybe address. Chris Kaman's a decent rebounder, but Dwight Howard helped on the boards last year. Not as much as he is now, so on the Rockets especially. Dwight Howard, especially, you could see the difference in his attitude. He did not want to be there. And if he doesn't want to be there, don't complain like you should have stayed, all this and all that. He does not want to be there. It's not like you're going to change his mind. He just doesn't like it there. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And so I'm not trying to hate on the Lakers fans, but, it's just the truth. If a player doesn't want to be there on that team, don't force him to. They don't want to be on there, because then you're going to have a guy being disappointed on that team, like, man, I never wanted to be on this team. Why am I here? I really don't want to. I'm not gonna be able to play my best with, with a disappointing attitude like this. So I mean, it's kind of that thought that puts in your mind, like, who are we going to replace at center? One guy that's going to want to be on our team. And so that's where Chris Kaman kind of came into play. He did pretty well against the Lakers himself, but now he's on the Lakers. He's doing pretty decent. He's got a great shot, from pretty close up around the paint. I think he's got a decent mid-range as well. So hopefully he can help out there. Nick Young, also a great addition to the team. I think he did really well during the which game was it? During the Clippers game. But I mean, the Clippers game, that was really all the bench. I haven't paid attention to the Lakers much since then, but as what I've seen, the bench is really providing for the Lakers, trying to provide for Kobe's, for Kobe being out. And so I mean, that's really something that I really hope he comes back stronger. Kobe, he's such a great player, and he can really help out the team a lot when he comes back. I feel like he's going to be like Westbrook. Westbrook coming back after 2 games. Not that, Kobe, I think he was dressed for like January or something like that, if I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, but Westbrook was addressed for 22 games to be out, and he ended up coming back in 2, and he still did really well. So I mean, we'll see where the season goes for the Lakers. I really hope for them the best. But anyways, coming back to this game, the Mavericks, they got Dirk. He's doing really well. If you guys haven't watched of this video, I'll put it down in the description. And it is Bill Simmons and Jalen Rose. They talked about it earlier, and it was like, I think before the season, they're talking about a preview, like here's their lineup and everything. I think it might have been during the preseason, and they were talking about what was going to happen and everything. And Bill Simmons, I think it was like his like little, I guess, segment kind of thing. It was called Clairvoyant Bill, and he thinks that that Dirk is going to have a breakout year. He's going to have a breakout season, especially coming back from last year. He did not do that well at all. I guess he did okay, but for his caliber, he's a star player. He didn't do how he should have, but he's providing well in these first 2 games. During the Rockets game, he did all right, but Dwight Howard, James Harden, they kind of took him out. They could not stop the threes. Omri Caspi had like 4 threes in, I think, the first half, and that was about it. So, hopefully they can work on that. Dirk is going to be probably matched up with Pau Gasol, so depending on how that goes, if Dirk can just watch Pau Gasol, try and stop him a little bit. With the Mavericks, the really thing that they're lacking a lot is defense, and Ante Ellis, he's a great defensive player in terms of steals. He can really strip the ball from you, but when it comes to defense, blocking, and just making sure they do not score, Mavericks aren't so great on it. They're a great offensive team. I really think they're even NBA 2K14 says that they're one of the top 5 offensive teams in the league. And I really do believe that. So as long as Monte Ellis can keep the consistency up, he's doing pretty well so far. He's not good from the 3-point, so I feel like he should stay off of that a little bit. But if he is practicing a little more, he should take it, because he's pretty good from there. So hopefully he can make it work from out there. And having him and Dirk outside, it's really good. Being able to have 2 guys who could score, Shawn Marion who can rebound, Dalembert who can play decent defense, and especially having a really good stat line per 48 minutes, having the right points, blocks, and steals. So I mean, points and blocks and rebounds. So if he can really work on those with these new starting minutes, try and get used to it, I'm sure he can do a lot better. And just hopefully he can provide some defense. The guards can't really provide that much defense with Jose and all these guys. Shane Larkin is cleared for practice now, so he's trying to work on coming back, or coming into the season, for one thing. He hasn't even played yet. So hopefully we'll see them come back healthy. We'll see them play good defense. Hopefully if the guards can play good defense, don't give it such a hard time for Dalembert, and try and win the game. And just utilize that defense and try and just hold him down. So, alright, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, subbed me on here. I'm trying to do a 200 sub giveaway, so if we can get to that, I'd really appreciate it. And I got a new dual comp for you guys coming up. I did one with Nick the Bulls fan a little earlier, and I should upload that in the next day or so. And also, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, please hit me up. I love talking to you guys on there. It's a lot quicker way to interact. And follow me on Twitch so you guys can know when I'm streaming. So here, I got a pretty decent stat line, but for the most part, it was a really fun game playing against Nick. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.